This is an intermediate English listening practice. It comes from Book 1 of the Intermediate English Comprehension series, which has over 3,000 positive reviews on Amazon. Listen carefully and use the subtitles to improve your vocabulary and comprehension.
Jainism. We've all heard of the 6 biggest religions: Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, and Sikhism. However, there are hundreds of lesser-known belief systems around the world. The ancient religion of Jainism is one of them. Jainism wasn't started by one person. Its teachings have been shared over the centuries by a Tirthankara. The word Tirthankara translates as a teacher who shows the way. Jains believe that Tirthankaras have achieved the greatest spiritual level of existence and can therefore show people how to obtain this for themselves. In the era which Jains call the present era, there have been 24 Tirthankaras. There are 2 sects of Jains. One is the Digambara sect, and the other is the Syetambara sect. Each sect agrees about the basics of Jainism, but they disagree about other things. One thing they disagree about is the spiritual status of women. Syetambara Jains say that Tirthankaras can be male or female. They say that Mali, an important Tirthankara, was a princess. However, Digambara Jains believe that females can't be Tirthankaras. They say that Mali was male. Jains believe that animals, plants, and human beings all have living souls. They believe each of these souls is equal and that we should treat them with compassion, love, and respect. Because of this belief, Jains are strict vegetarians. They try not to harm animals, including insects. Jains see vegetarianism as a way for a peaceful existence, non-violence, and cooperation. The most important rule in Jainism is non-violence. Non-violence is one of the 5 Mahiratas, the 5 great vows of Jainism. The other Mahiratas are non-attachment to belongings, honesty, not stealing, and sexual restraint, with celibacy as the ideal. A man called Mahayira taught the 5 Mahirats. Mahayira is an extremely important person in Jainism, although he is not the religion's founder. He was the most recent of the 24 Tirthankaras, and he helped make Jainism what it is today. Jains believe that nothing in the universe is ever destroyed or created. Instead, it simply changes from one form to another. Jains believe that the universe has always existed and that it will continue to exist forever. Just like modern scientists, Jains believe that the universe is regulated by cosmic laws. They also think it has its own energy processes, which renew it and help it to work properly. Jains do not believe that any sort of God created the universe. However, they venerate liberated souls. Liberated souls are souls who have escaped the cycle of rebirth and who are now free. Jains worship these souls as an example of perfection and something which they can try and follow in their own lives. Presently, Jainism is a minority religion with about 4 million followers in India. However, despite their small numbers, Jains have shaped and contributed significantly to Indian society with their political ideals and good actions. Jains also have an ancient literary tradition and are the religious community with the highest degree of literacy in India.
If you'd like the full text and exercises for this book, you can find Book 1 on Amazon. The link is below.